Guide the financial freedom and correcting your status in the system. Midwest EDU focuses on educating individuals about practical steps like managing debt, building savings, and investing strategically. Key principles include financial jewels like trusts, bonds, and legal instruments to protect and grow assets, correcting your status in the system. This involves reclaiming your legal and financial identity within governmental and financial systems. Understanding your legal status, correct legal documents like birth certificates and social security to align with your preferred status. Attend workshops, read relevant materials, and network with like-minded individuals. Assess your current standing, understand your debt, credit status, and legal documentation. Take action. Start correcting your status through affidavits, trust formations, or applications while building a financial foundation. Plan for long-term freedom, focus on investments, business ventures, and creating generational wealth. Midwest EDU's approach empowers individuals to break free from financial and legal constraints, ensuring they live a life aligned with their goals and values.
What it do, what it do, what it do, Midwest in the building on Mamas. What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? I hate when they take my banner down. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's the word? What's the word? Peace to the guys, goddesses, kings, queens, whatever you call yourself. Peace to the gods, goddesses, kings, queens, whatever you call yourself. I do this because I want to. You do this because you want to. And with that being said, y'all already know my rights are reserved. And I know my right. Yeah, y'all. What's the word? I gotta go out there and get that Still Rising by M Dub. Play one of these tracks.
Chasing crowns to building shields that stay sustained.
Yeah, we out. Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, YouTube. You name it. 50 different platforms. Go grab it.
Foundations on the foot, still a sword, we stand. Chorus of like-minded souls, choosing purpose over demand. Trust is earned, not given, day by patient day. You kept promises through storms, through every phrase. Take a breath, hit a heartbeat on the block. Stubborn rhythm says we'll rise and never stop. We're not just dreaming, we're drafting routes and plans. A foundation of justice, with truth as our strength. I seen like song, it's still black, steep rain. Dreams way down in pockets, but I feel the strain. With four wheels that doesn't clean with God's frame. A safety net for the kids who carry the flame. Pain in the present, with the futures in our hands. I'm stacking that for my line like bands. I chasing matters, chasing the wise plan. Turn the stars to steel, matter steps we all can stand. No more pain, we rise from ashes. Remain sane, we'll put the conscious. Still alive, we reclaim diplomatic lines. We negotiate the change, foundation. Break the cycle. Diplomacy overdrawn strategy, open doors like my computers, turning pain into poise. Move me from the storm when the crew stays tight. Wealth is in the fortresses, sharing light. We invest in minds, anticipation in the rain. A chorus of voices healing more than the pain. From corners of the city to the gold stage, we lay down the blueprint, right on as a page. Foundation first, and the richest follow. Trust is the currency that never goes hollow. Unity earned by keeping promises true. We riding on it, not just me and you. If you like money, pull up a seat at the table. Strategize, mobilize, eliminate. Built with a purpose, not a high. AC gang, diplomacy in action, not just hype on name. No more pain, we channel the hurt in the power. We lay down the hours, every hour from the beat of the streets to the school of the throne. We build a foundation where every voice has a home. No more pain, stand tall, they say. Wealth with intention, trust God in the way. Diplomatic moves from unity to the very foundation. Solidify like money. We no more pain, stand tall, they say. Diplomatic moves from unity to the very foundation. Solidify. Like money, we stand. Like money, we like money, we stand.
Yeah, y'all can go grab that album off of Apple Music, Pandora, Spotify, YouTube, you name it. Whatever platform you got music on, Samsung, Google, I'm out there. Then I got a single dropping on the 19th. Tim H, what's happening? I sent you that track last night. Yeah, yes, Lord. I sent you that music. Got my album out. Yes, Lord. M-Dub, still rising. Yes, Lord. We done did it again. I'm out on all major platforms. Yes, Lord. On Mamas. Yeah. You see, I'm only do me. I can't. And whatever somebody else do or try to do, that's on them. All it could be me. All it could be authentic. I'm always authentic. But whatever I do, I'm authentic. I'm me. And everybody know I'm me. Whatever I do, it got something behind it. You best believe that. Oh, Bobbers. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Welcome to the Midwest Show. Oh, Mamas. Yes, Lord. Oh. There we go. We connected now. Yes, Lord. How everybody doing out there? I hope y'all getting ready for this next banking class, the next part of this banking. It's coming up Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Make sure you got your $600 donation in. You can Zelle me, 414-676-0491, or you can Zelle King. Just make sure you get your seat secured. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Some people might say, well, what date is Thursday, Friday, and Saturday? The 19th, the 20th, and the 21st. The 19th, the 20th, and the 21st. So make sure your donations is in. If you got any questions, DM me on Telegram, and I'll get back with you. If you don't, you got me on Telegram. Email me, mbteammidwest@gmail.com, mbteammidwest@gmail.com. Hit me up. I want to leave a shout out to everybody that was in the first banking class. I always like to come back and give a shout out to those that was in the first class, and let them know We appreciate y'all by helping y'all and giving y'all the things that y'all need to move forward and succeed in, you know, in the situations that you guys are going through. So with that being said, I just want to give all praises to the Most High and thank the Most High for being able to help you guys and kind of lead you guys through your situations, because without the Most High, none of this is possible. So I want to give all praises to the Most High. I want to thank him for everything that he has been doing for me and my family as well. On mamas, like I said, without the Most High, ain't none of this possible. You got to keep God first. And whatever you do. You always talk about God, you smoke a lot of weed. Well, let God deal with that. Why are you worried about it? Why are you trying to be somebody you're not? Why are you trying to be a judge? That's a sin to judge the next man. Go read the Bible, y'all. It's y'all favorite book. As long as I do what I do, and I get the praises what they do, that's what I do. Because what make me, you know, what I eat don't make you boo-boo, and what you eat don't make me boo-boo. It's vice versa, right? So whatever I do, it don't affect you. It don't affect me. I mean, it don't affect you. It affect me because I'm doing it. It don't affect you, you know. So I just like people to know, like, yeah, it affects me into the way where I win. Now the people that like a judge, it affects them because they never get the information they need to move forward because they're too busy judging. You know what I'm saying? So get yourself together, get your seat, and get what you need. Shout out to all the new people in there. I can't remember everybody's name, so I'm not gonna say names and then somebody say I forgot them. But y'all know who y'all are. Shout out to the new the crew in there, the last banking class, the module class, the mentees. Shout out those that made it that far, and shout out to those that's gonna stand up and talk to the Most High and be led and guided this way so they can get the help that they need. And it's just like that. Just like that. So I get rid of all the goofies out the gate. See, that's what I already know I can feel it at the gate, so I have to give it to them so they can go. And then I got, you see, pew, just like water. Just like water. I flow like water. Teammates, what to do, man? Come on up here. Let me holler at you, man. You know, holler at your motherfucking man, you know. You know, I don't mind sharing the link because I know how to get motherfuckers going. You know, and I will be going live maybe 2-3 times out the week, starting back up, getting my lives back on. You know what I'm saying? While people do whatever they do, I gotta do what I gotta do as well. Can't slow my shit up, not at all. You know, I gotta keep going. I got another single that's dropping on the 19th. It's called Midwest. Make sure y'all be looking for that. All music platform. It's going down. It's just been a blessing to be a part of all this. You know, I'm not in a rush. I'm not rushing to keep up with nothing and nobody, none of that shit. I just do shit as I flow. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never been in a rush to try to, you know, compete or none of that shit. That ain't never me. I always do. I'm authentic. I take my time with shit. I do shit the way I want it. I'm not trying to be like the next man. I don't want to be like the niggas that's I don't even want to look like the motherfuckers that's out here. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. I'm on a whole different approach to music, you know what I'm saying? And how I want music to be. I'm not just doing music to do music. No, I'm trying to change up the genre of the music from all the signifying and I'm better than you and you better than me and I got this and you don't. That shit don't make sense. When we all can have it all, we just got to come together and work as a unit, as a people. Not one person thinking they better than the next person. And then you got people that think you better than them because you're doing better than them in certain things. And that's just how they think. No one ever said that you were better than them. That's just their mentality. Oh, he think he this, he think he that. How do a person think that unless they said it to you? Or is that what you feeling or what you thinking because that's how you feel because you be on bullshit? You see what I'm saying? People will say that you tripping because they tripping. And they don't want nobody else to like what you're doing or be around positive shit because misery loves company. So I let people say and do what they choose. You feel me? And I just keep moving in honor like I always do. I let people say and do what they choose. That's why I got Greedy Grubbers West. That's why I got Joseph Davis LLC. That's why I got the House of Davis, Legacy Estate and Trust. That's why I got Davis Private Trust Dominion Company. That's why I got the mission of the House of Davis, Legacy Estate and Trust. See, I got all these entities, these businesses that I'm taking care of. Do you see what I'm saying? I don't have time to worry about nobody else. I don't got time to sit up and gossip about nobody else. I'm focused on legacy, setting legacy, not getting up going to work for another motherfucker punching the clock and then come and talk about another motherfucker that got his own shit that I don't have to get up and punch no clock. You see what I'm saying? That's that misery shit. Because people feel like they got to get up and go to work to survive when all they have to do is just come to MWEDU, get the information they need, and become your own benefactor. I got family members, nieces and nephews that I've been trying to put on this shit. Do you think they take time? They just want me to give it to them. I'm not. I gave them certain shit, but it stops right there because if they're not going to pay the little fees and things for this, but they can go get nails did, hair did, go to the movies, buy food at restaurants, then, you know, I'm good. I see what you put first. And don't think I'm going to give it to you just because I'm Uncle Joe. No, it don't work like that. You got to put in works as well. So a lot of shit stops. You know, you see what people try to do and you know, you stop that shit, you know, because you see they not ready. They just looking for a handout. And this is not a handout. This is where you have to come and educate yourself so you can understand the information that's being given. We got brothers and sisters on here that don't even pay light bills and cable bills anymore. You know, simple shit. And they figured out what to do, how to do it. And it's not one or two. It's brothers and sisters. And I'm not gonna say nobody name, but that because there's haters on YouTube that will call these states and these utilities and be like they talk about that they don't pay utilities no more because somebody have done it already. Somebody have done it already. You know, a guy didn't have to pay his rent no more after he put his documents into the management company. He went to the management company and submitted his documents. They submitted them to the owner, and they had cleared his book, so he wasn't paying rent. So he came on here and told everybody that where he was from, and then somebody had the audacity to call down there and say that he's telling people this and telling people that on YouTube and this, that, the third, and that was fucked up because the only way that people gonna know if people come back with testimonies. So if you come back with a testimony and say, hey, yes, my utilities accepted this, and I'm woo and I'm here, and this the company. There's somebody gonna call and say you on YouTube telling everybody that they can do the same shit. So that's why we stopped doing testimonies on YouTube. You see what I'm saying? And that's why brothers and sisters things are staying on now because it's the people that say they want to help. It's the people that's trying to gatekeep information that ain't even theirs and trying to block y'all because they scared to come and get it because they done did some fuck shit. So they feel like they can't come get it, or they feel like if they over here, we're going to expose them to everybody that they call themselves teaching and all these different groups that they got, and they don't know shit. They just get money out of y'all. They think we're going to expose them to y'all. So that's why they send a person here, a person there, but the people they send can't even take good notes to giving them back the information. That's why they had half-assed the information about the claims and shit. And then when we shut that shit down, you don't hear no more about that shit. And we just switched from it because them deadlines are already passed, so they can sit over there and play with that shit if they want to. See, what we do is when the deadline is over with, then we'll talk about that shit for sure right here on YouTube because now when they go and try to do some dumb shit, we already know the deadline has passed for this entry. So that shit is non and void. It's nothing gonna happen for them. So the first thing they're gonna say is, "Oh, that shit don't work." Of course, because you missed the deadline. You wasn't here. You don't understand the procedure of this. You took something that you heard from somebody and ran with it, didn't understand that there was a deadline that was being met. Not that we were just doing this at that time. No, we was meeting a deadline. Just like now, we're meeting the deadline. And after the deadline passes, we'll let you know what it is. For those that really wanted it, they'll be in the Zoom. They'll be in the Telegram, the VIP Telegram, because you got multiple opportunities to become a private Telegram member. So, that's all you got. I'm not messed up about it. If I don't got to pay Energy and Spectrum and whoever, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Shit, you think it's gonna hurt me that you gotta pay a bill? That you scared to come and get the information that can help you to where you don't have to pay a bill? You think that's gonna hurt me? Do you think that's gonna affect me? Hell no. You gonna have to keep going to work, get them checks every month, and spread out the motherfucking dividends to wherever they go until you want to get the information to understand that ain't how that shit's supposed to go. That is not how that shit's supposed to go. I mean, that's what they told us. But when you do your own homework and double back and look at the ledger and check the books, then why all these credits in here and they're not being applied to the estate when the estate is keep getting billed monthly? Why is these credits here and the estate is getting billed monthly, but the credits is here to take care of the obligation, but the obligation is not being taken care of? Why? Credits there, obligations here. Why it's not being taken care of? Because y'all study sending for y'all, then y'all don't understand the game. Yeah, it took us a minute to get it, but we got it now. We got it now. You got to get in these workshops. You got to get in these classes. You got to get in the Telegram. Because on YouTube, you're going to just get me talking to you guys like this about different things. And after the deadlines pass, then we'll talk about the testimonies and what we did and all that. Now they'll give the people the opportunity to go out there and fuck off paperwork and make a couple dollars on the back end of some dumb shit that ain't going to go through. Because we're not never giving nothing up front on YouTube. It's going to always be after the fact. That it's over with, then we'll talk about it. That way, motherfuckers start running. Oh, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. That shit already had to been done. Deadline over with. That's not gonna work. And that's how it's been. And that's how we've been getting them. And that's why it's been quiet on YouTube. See, normally you have somebody over here in my chat, somebody, oh, you lying, or this, that, and the third. They can't say me lying because they don't know what the fuck going on. We stopped doing the dumb shit and got smart. They taking our information and then double back and saying we lying, but selling y'all the same shit they getting from us. So we just wait till the deadline pass, and then we talk about the claims that needed to go in at this time and that time, and then now they go look and see, damn, it was a deadline. Or some of them don't give a fuck. They'll be like, fuck that. Let's just do this and shit. We got all these motherfuckers. We just tell them this, that, and the third, and they'll do it, and we'll collect that dough. And when they send them in, they'll find out that they late. It ain't on us. We at least we told them the truth about the claim. That's the first thing they're gonna say. Well, we did tell you that the claim needed to be in, right? But yeah, y'all didn't tell them that. Y'all heard it after the deadline, and then y'all gave it to them. So it was just like y'all fucked them. So technically, y'all was in the wrong because you didn't do your homework. You didn't find out when these claims needed to be in. Has the date passed it? Why these claims need to be in? Where they need to go? You see what I'm saying? Because I've seen addresses that I never saw before when we sent in certain claims before them deadlines that passed. I had seen none of them addresses before. So I know damn well these motherfuckers out here hadn't either. Because they was getting most of their information from me. Selling my status corrections, my trust, everything. They was selling, getting it, adding that more shit in and all that shit. Y'all know who they was because I used to go back and forth with them on my channel talking about them all the time. And now they gone. And I'm still here helping people. Helping these people get where they need to be. Helping these people progress. Helping them understand the information. Not just taking my word that this could be done. No. Here, just the information. Here, read these the slides. Read that shit, get an understanding. Now you can do the same shit. If I can do it, you can do it. What make it me so special than you when you right here, just like I'm right here. You just got to pump the brakes and breathe and get that understanding. All I need from you is understanding. That's it. And when you get that understanding, the light come on. Bing. Damn, all this time. Just like when some of them brothers and sisters, they was like, damn, you mean to tell me this whole time all I had to do was, you gotta be shitting me. And I said, that's the same shit I said when I found out. It ain't like I knew this shit the whole time. I was shocked just like the new people shocked now. I was shocked just like they were. This shit was new to me a couple years ago. But but I can't just tell motherfuckers this shit, because motherfuckers, just think about it. Everybody say they want better. I'm Midwest. Everybody know I'm Midwest. I'm a YouTuber. I help people, right? I'm a content creator, right? I talk about people in my city, though. I'm a content creator. People that struggling, though, I'm a content creator. They're probably watching me right now. You see what I'm saying? They probably watching me right now. But the pride in the motherfucker is their demise. Your pride is your demise. That's why a lot of people can't get over the hump because of their pride. I'm going to tell you something about that pride shit. Better throw that shit on the back seat. Swallow that shit. I was that person. Try that shit. Woo, woo. But then when reality slapped me in the face, and I needed that situation, and I needed that information, yeah, I had to set that pride to the side because I had to go get that shit. Because I was in a situation that I had to get out that situation. I wasn't fit to be jammed up. So I had to set my pride to the side and sit my ass down to get what I needed. Straight up. And I thank the Most High for my mentor. I really do. I thank the Most High for my mentor. Because he told me, you have to leave that shit on the boat. You have to leave that shit on the back porch, bro. Especially if you try to help people. And then you got to understand, you got to let them know what their demise is. Because that's what's keeping them, that's what's keeping them back, is that pride shit. Oh, I can't say this. I ain't telling motherfucker this. I'm going through this. And then you wait till the last minute to want to reach out for help when it's an eviction or a termination letter or this, that, and the third. Instead of when you would get in the situation, reach out, try to get information. You ain't got to put a motherfucker in your business. You can just, you be like, hey, I got a friend going through woo woo, and I need some information on woo. If your pride is in the way, see, you can just say, I got a friend or something. And that's for real. Bring me Packet Woods and 5 Rick. For real. That pride shit gonna always be what keeps you behind. I had to let it go. When I let it go, I started to see clear because I don't know everything. And I'm not always gonna know everything. That's why the Most High sent people in my life. And I had to understand that. That's why people come into your life with information and certain things. The Most High sends you those pieces that you need to prosper, to move forward. Some of us, we don't really understand that. We're like, who is this fool? Who is this nut ass? You know what I'm saying? Who is this? Who is that? Instead of taking it for what it is, instead of questioning, man, who is this person? Asking the Most High, is this who you sent here to guide me, to help me, to lead me, in the direction that I'm trying to go in? Because people just don't come around for nothing. They just don't come around for nothing. Like the guy that cut my hair. I got haircuts a couple times. Like, I don't think I'm all that or nothing like that, but I pay him $100 to cut my hair. Every time I get a haircut, I pay $100. And he didn't know me from Adam. The security guard that worked at the little bar that I go to, I saw his haircut. I was like, man, you crispy. I'm like, who cut you up? He was like, oh yeah, my nigga is showing out. My nigga Tony is showing out. I said, showing out. I said, man, what that said? He told me where it was. I said, damn, I've been in Milwaukee that long. I ain't never even rolled up that way. You know, that as far as a barbershop, I didn't pass there going to the mall, but not paying attention that was actually a barbershop. You know what I'm saying? Probably didn't get caught at that light to, to pay attention. But I'm like, damn, I got a nice cut. So I went up there, gave him a shot, I told him who sent me. He was like, oh yeah, I've been cutting their hair for I said, yeah, I just like the way you don't push people lines back. I don't like my line being pushed back. And all these barbers in Milwaukee, they like to push a line back and then spray this black shit on, and then you crispy for one day. And then tomorrow you got to go back to the barber shop and pay for a whole new haircut because you got to get some more black spray off. I don't like that shit because my hair is black enough. I don't, my line is not pushed back. So I don't need that shit. And I just see that shit in his brother head. I was like, yeah, mine is decent. So I don't cut my hair. He cut my hair. I like that shit. When I get a haircut by him, everybody be like, oh, you got a haircut, boy, that look nice. Boy, who cut your hair, boy? Boy, I got barbers like in Chicago because I deal with a lot of different people. So I'll FaceTime some people. We be talking about, I see you crispy over there. They got you together this time. Yeah, that's nice. You know what I'm saying? This is another barber complimenting another barber. And I'm like, yeah, he got me. So I'll go in a few times, get haircuts. I'm sitting around, I'm listening, I'm observing though the whole time. From day one, I'm observing the scene, the people, the vibe. That's me. I'm an observer. You might not know that's what I'm doing, but that's what I'm doing. I'm picking up the energy in this motherfucker. So when I felt comfortable with, really just saying who I am, because all I told him that, my nigga Drew said me. He didn't know nothing about me. So we had to talk, and I just got to break this shit down. And we went next door to the little bagel shop, and we sat down, and I broke down, how we operate with certain things, with the IRS, with the bank, as the executor, and things like that and such. And he was like, well, okay, And I showed him my transcripts and shit, what my transcripts said, That's just to get the buzz going, just to get him comfortable. So he'll see, like, I'm not on bullshit because I was, conscious enough to know what I was doing by showing him my personal information. You see what I'm saying? Because I don't got shit to hide. And I got nothing blacked out or edited out with Sharpies and black markers and none of that shit. And we was talking, and I just told him it is. He came by one night with his people and shit, because a lot of people don't believe this. And there's a lot of people, like, some of these people have doubts. So that's cool. And I'm not mad because people have doubts. And then he asked me, like, why do I want to help? Why do I want to help? And I asked him, how long you say you've been on this corner right here? He said 20 years. I say, because you're a black man and you've been in business for 20 years on this corner in a neighborhood where the average black person wouldn't last. And I'm just being honest. So it's something that he's doing right to be there for 20 years, the location of that shop. And if you know Milwaukee, you know what I'm talking about. Dr. Bass, what it do. So I just let him know. It ain't me, it's the Most High in me that sent me. Because I let him know I saw his vision before he even told me his vision. And what he wanted to do with that shop and how he wanted to do certain things. And I could tell him that before he could tell me that. Because I see that. I picked up the energy. That's why I came in a few times and didn't say nothing. You see what I'm saying? Because I already came to help. The Most High sent me. Yeah, I came for a haircut, but the situation at hand was bigger than a haircut. You see, and then he's smart because he got all his barbers Each booth is its own business. It's its own LLC. You see, that's how you do this shit. That's how you can make sure that your barber is on and can get paid and be straight. You see, because yeah, they work in this shop, but they booth is they LLC. It's their business. Each booth is its own LLC. And now I just help them build this trust and show him how trust operate, give him the language, and so he could read the laws and the statutes of Wisconsin, the trust, and see how it protects his businesses, and his assets. Because this person helps, like I helps the community. This person got a heart to where he gives back. Having something is cool, but being able to have something and then give back to the community, that's awesome. And only God sent people does that, because there's a lot of brothers and sisters that get on and then they think they're better than the next motherfucker, instead of expanding that wealth and stretching that shit to the maximum so you could benefit within the people. Because you want one thing for sure, two things for certain. If you ain't rich within the people, you ain't gonna never be wealthy. And that's the truth. And I know that shit for a fact. That's why I always give back. That's why I always do my part. It don't just be people in Wisconsin that I help. I help people all across the United States. If they call my phone and I can help them, I'm helping them. Yeah, I don't pick and choose who I help. I don't pick and choose who call my phone. When God sends somebody my way, if I can help them, I help them. Even if I can't help them with fiat, or if I can't help them with credit, or if I can't send them a money order, or if I can't buy them anything, one thing for sure, two things for certain. I got some information and some knowledge for them that they can sit back and they can go right to the source and read, you know what I'm saying, and get that help that they need, you know what I'm saying, from that information, and apply it and get themselves out that situation. And that's better than fishing for you. But if I keep bringing you the fish, when is you gonna be able to fish for yourself? And when is you gonna be able to feed your village? Because if I'm fishing for you, then that means I gotta feed your village as well. And I can't do that. That's a liability. That's a liability. That's not asset material. And I tried that before, and I'm not doing that no more, because the weight on my shoulders and my back was not good for my spine, carrying all that weight, if you get my drift. Because they burdens became my burdens, and I'm not gonna let that happen again. And that's why all the conflict came in. So we're gonna let everybody be adults, and we're gonna get everybody through their situation. And your situation is your situation, it's not mine. Now, if the information that I have that can help you, you take that information, you read that information, you try to get the best understanding that you can. Now, if you have questions about the information that you receive, then that's different. We can go over that. But I'm not here to save you from your situation. You're going to save yourself, because the information is here. It's not me saving you. It's you saving you. It's you saving you. You just coming to get what you need to do what needs to be done. It's not, oh, you got to follow here this, you got to be here for 2 years, you got to do this for a month, you got to do this for 30 days. No, what's your problem? What's the situation? Well, here, we're going to shoot you right to it, point you in that direction. Just the direction you need to be going. And you need to be calling those entities, letting them know what's going on. And then you need to be finding out what's going on with these entities, because they will help you. And there's some simple things you can tell bill collectors, collectors, that collection companies is calling you. Oh man, it's a spill. But you got to get in the private Telegram. It's a spill. A lot of those phones don't ring like they used to ring. See, I'm on Telegram now. I mean, on YouTube. Phone used to be going off, and bill collectors and shit calling for them out. You know, so they collected something for me, but they want me to pay something that they collected for me. You collecting my assets for me, but you want me to pay. Like, make that make sense. There's no way I can be both. There's no way I can be both. So we got to figure this shit out. See? So I understand that now. And now I don't have that issue. I don't get those ring rings and ring rings 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, wake me up out my sleep. Motherfuckers calling about this True Accord calling about an account that was held at AT&T and this and that and the third. No, because I understand what's going on once that happens. Because if it's mine and you collecting something, that means you collected something for me. If it's mine and you collecting something, you know, that's some game I gave you. If you ain't catch that drift, that's on you. But that was just free game. There's no way I can be both. There's no way. So we understand that we have to give something in writing and in the right situation, the right wording, it goes away. And I'm a living witness. I'm a living witness. And I got proof. And that's another thing about MWEDU. We always came back with the truth and the results and showed them on YouTube, even when motherfuckers said we was lying. And we came back with the results. Oh, man, what's just lying? You think you could do that? We would have been doing that. No, I ain't lying, nigga. Y'all ain't got my brain, nigga. We don't think the same, nigga. My mama and my daddy ain't your mama and your daddy, nigga. You see what I said? See, I could do all what I do and still retain the information I retain. Can you? That's why a lot of people be like, I can't learn from a person that smoke weed. I know, because you can't smoke weed and do the shit I do. It's not for you. That's why I do the shit I can control, and I don't do shit that controls me. See what I'm saying? That's why when y'all see me on my shorts and I'm out, I'm doing the shit that I can control. I'm enjoying myself. Partying like a rock star. You feel me? Thanking the Most High for all my victories, all my successes, all my businesses that's I established, that's successful. I got people offer me $150,000 lines of credit, pre-approved, already pre-approved. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never had that shit happening. $250K in working capital, pre-approved. And these just for the businesses, not outside of the control of the estate, which people don't understand that we have full control over at this moment. Yes, Lord. Why everybody out here talking about when they figure out they're gonna show the world this and that. We already done figured it out. We just can't tell y'all on YouTube. Tim Fair, what it do? What it do? I dropped a link for anybody that wanted to come up. Straight up. I ain't like that. But you ain't coming up on no goofy shit. Because I'm gonna check that out the gate. Straight up. We're gonna be respectful up here, you know, and we can enjoy ourselves like we used to. But it's not gonna be no nonsense. We're gonna be adults. Even if you have a disagreement, we're gonna disagree like an adult. And that's all I'm saying. It's not gonna be no back and forth and no disrespect to nobody. If you disagree with something, you just disagree with it. You have a right to. You know? Everybody have a right to disagree with whatever they want to disagree with. You know? It's your right. And I ain't going to be mad because you disagree with something that I say, but I am going to be looking for you to, you know, I am going to be looking for you to show me why you disagree and show me what it is. Because 9 times out of 10, if I kind of speak on something, I kind of know what it is because I have done it. I have walked down them blocks, that street, that road. I took that test that, you know, I did it like the guinea pig. So when I speak on shit, I have already done this shit. This ain't nothing I'm second guessing. This ain't nothing I tried. or something I'm trying, and I'm telling you it can be done because I'm trying it, and I want to get your money, so you can send me your money so you could try too. Nah. I'm not these niggas on YouTube. I have results. I show you results. You just got to get in the Telegram. Hey, our shit's serious. And then it's just ran like a business. And it's protected by the trust. So we do it like this. This is the only way that we can keep our intellectual property safe and protected. Because technically, when you put something in the public, it's public information, right? It's public information. It's for the public. And we understand that. And that's why when I said like people run with the information and be lying to people, but it ain't they run with it. It's just like it's something that they got out the public and they want to try it. So they're gonna tell motherfuckers to do this. So that's why we stop doing that. So when we do come, it's already done. The deadline done passed for the most part, and that's that. But the procedure to have control over the estate the proper way, that door is open. That door is going to be open. But that's only going to be the people that come through MWEDU, the private, King V private Telegram, and get this information. And go through these courses. Straight up. Those are people that, I'm telling you, you don't hear nobody on YouTube no more talking about the process procedure. They got all them TikTok videos going on over the motherfuckers were burning TikTok up. I guess because TikTok probably pay more than YouTube. So yeah, YouTube is falling off. YouTube, you know, they still got tax on tips and shit. Tax on overtime and all that. YouTube still, you know, doing goofy shit. So I get it. And then other people just, you know, creating their own servers and their platforms themselves. They're like, why bring traffic over here and get a partial payment from these motherfuckers when I can get the full payment over here from my own shit? And I don't have to share it with anybody. You see? We got people that's becoming all type of becomings. We got people in situations waiting on wires, waiting on this, waiting on that, and they can see it. It ain't like we just saying, like they can see it. And everything that we showed, I showed all the money in the account. Well, you ain't got that. Yes, I got whatever I got whatever I show you. I have it. I am who I am. If I put it there, how come I don't got it? Yeah, do say it's business account. Yes, it is my business account. But that don't mean I'm not used to having nothing and I'm just finna be out here doing the dumb, stupid stuff and out here putting myself in harm's way. I run a store in the neighborhood. I feed the community. That's what I'm known for, and I'm good with that. Motherfucker don't gotta know I'm a millionaire in the middle of the hood. See what I'm saying? Every millionaire ain't living in the mansion out in California. Every millionaire ain't living in a mansion in Florida or Arizona or Nevada. It's ex-basketball players and football players that play for the Green Bay Packers and the Milwaukee Bucks that stay right in my neighborhood. You see what I'm saying? Because people is comfortable where they grew up at. People, see, money didn't make them. They made the money. And once our people understand that money don't make us, we make the money. We are the money. Then we can do whatever we want to do. So that's what happened with me. I woke up and understood that I was the money. Now, how do I operate the money? If I'm the money, how do I operate this shit to, for my benefit? So that's the work I had to put in. And once I got that answer for putting in that work, and the Most High gave me that answer, shit. It's nothing else for me to do but execute like I've been doing and work my store, go on little vacations, work my store, take care of my children, and live my life. See, I just wanted to be able to live and do some of the shit that I wanted to do. And if I can do that, I'm cool with that without having to break my back and worrying about how the light's gonna get paid and the rent gonna get paid and all that. You see what I'm saying? Now that I done surpassed that shit, I don't worry about how that's gonna happen anymore. Now I can take my little mini vacations and do some of the things that I wanted to do. And then I work my little store and I work my store because my businesses, I still do consulting. Consulting been down a little bit this year because Gritty Grubbers West took off, but I still do consulting. Ain't nothing stop. I still consult with people. I'm a businessman. I consult with people about everything. But I just haven't been, on that website and pushing that because I got a lot going on. And now with the new music, don't forget, Still Rising by M Dub. Go grab that on all platforms right now. Apple, Spotify, YouTube, Pandora. You can go grab that right now. Still Rising. Straight up. So I've been putting my time where it's supposed to be into my project, finishing my project. And getting stuff completed. My little paperwork and stuff. I got some stuff to get mailed out today, doing registered mail that I got to get out. I'm sending out some y'all know what we sending out for those that's out there. Yeah, Dr. Bates, I'm just 100, bro. I smoke my weed. I'm going to continue to smoke my weed. I'm going to continue to live my life. And I feel bad. I'm still, yes, I'm still alive. Ain't your daddy down there? Yeah. We have to do it when we do it. We have to get it when we get it. You know what I'm saying? And this is my time. The time is now. So I have to do what needs to be done. I have to finish all my projects. I have to do this. I have to do that. And make sure the house is together. But the Most High gave me the opportunity to do that, to stand on that, to hold that down. And once you get the information and lock in, then you'll understand, like, wow, shit, it was right here the whole time. But it takes you to lock in. If you try to spending all your money on light bills and energy bills and whatever it is, mbteammidwest@gmail.com. mbteammidwest@gmail.com. Let me know you're ready to get in the private Telegram. It's $200 to enter. The private Telegram is $75 a month. So let us know. Get the information you need to get over there. Just like that. Just like that. That's all you gotta do. Hit us up. And we try to guide you in the best direction that we can with whatever we try to do. And if we can't, all I can say is I tried to help, the best way I can, and this is the direction. Now you're going to have to go talk to the folks downtown, or you're going to have to talk to the entities and come up with a solution. Other than that, because you ain't got to be scared or like be timid to talk or hide from a motherfucker. Because once you understand certain things, I can't really say what I want to say on here. But once you understand certain things, like they don't even want to talk to you no more. They be like, "Oh, we just gonna put you on a no call list, and I ain't asked you to do that. This is what I asked you to do. Let me get that about you." You see what I'm saying? Let me get that about you. Straight up. That's all it's gonna be. Let me get that up out of you. They're like, "Oh, what the fuck is you talking?" Yeah. So you thought that y'all was gonna forever be able to call a motherfucker if somebody goes to the city y'all buddy and this, that, and the third. No, not at all. Not at all. Straight up. Man, I do want to tell y'all a couple more jewels, but if I do, it's like basically just give it up shit. And I don't want to just give up shit for motherfuckers to be out here selling, benefiting off of when they don't know the whole thing to help you all the way out. See what I'm saying? Because it's pieces, it's bits and pieces that somebody could, you know, give you. But what good is that if you don't got everything you need? You just got a bit here, a piece there, a bit here, a piece there. That ain't shit. That's all we had all over the years from these so-called gurus out here. Because I never called myself a guru, and I'm not. Not at all. I never put my never go check all my videos. I never said I was a guru and shit. But smoking weed. Yes, Lord. That's it. I'm the guru of weed smokers. Straight up. That's it. That's it. That's it. Everything else is just something that it's my intellectual property that I know. I read. I understand shit that I read. I don't just read shit and be like, oh, okay, I read it. You look at my motherfucker like, you read that and you ain't excited? What am I excited for? Oh, you don't understand. I see you when you read. So when you read, you're not really comprehending what you read. You just reading the words on the paper instead of reading for understanding. Because a lot of people don't. And then it's not no disrespect to nobody. Because then you know what I'm saying, to nobody. It's hard for a lot of people to read because a lot of people didn't finish school. A lot of people wasn't educated. There's a lot of older people that be trying to do this stuff and they be trying to do it by themselves. And we got to think about the school systems that they came up in. Because look at the systems that we came up in. A lot of us didn't even graduate from the system that we was in. And get, you know what I'm saying? So we can't look down on people. That's why I say we don't give a fuck about what you don't know. We're gonna try to help you understand it to the best of your ability because that's what happened with us. The Most High gave us the opportunity and sent somebody to give us that understanding so where we can get it, to know how to apply it, to know how to use it. You see what I'm saying? Straight up. On mama. That's why I don't rush shit. I take my time. Even if it takes a little longer than I intended. I still like to take my time so I can make sure I'm not missing anything. I'm dotting the I, crossing the T's, but for the most important part, to make sure that I'm doing everything properly. You see what I'm saying? You try to make sure I'm doing everything properly. So that's why I take my time. I don't rush it. I'm not excited to do this. As long as it can be done, then I can do it. I'll just take my time down and get my thoughts together and how I want to word this shit and put it on paper and go take care of what need to be taken care of. Not I'm running out the door because I heard something. Oh shit, yeah. No, I'm not trying to. I'm not the first to. I'm not supposed to be the first motherfucker for everything. I'm not first in line for everything. I'm sorry. I'm not. I don't want to be. Not at all. Because you can be first in line for some shit that you don't want. But I don't want to be first in line for everything. Because I'm only asking for what I'm asking for. I'm only first in line for what I'm asking for. That's it. Not because you got something going, I want to jump over here and get in front of you. Nah, I don't get down like that, man. We eat together. It's a big ass plate. The table is it's unlimited seats at the table. If this is what you really want, not half-assing, not thinking you're gonna get something and dip because it's too many serious people back here for that. You know, that been through procedures and your processes to get stuff done. So they're gonna pick you off. They gotta go. They're a distraction. We don't even really gotta say much. There's a lot of distractions that have already been taken care of without us even have to say anything. Because people back there is understand what they're getting, and it's not bullshit. They understand what they're getting. Even when I do some things, and something happens, and something else happens, I double back and I bust it down and correct it. Say, hey, we had to do a correction, but guess what? Ain't nothing changed. It still works. You just got to make sure that everything is perfect with precise precision, because we're not this is not a rush game. Yeah, it sounds good. Everything, you want to do this, do that, with that, but it's levels. So I want to understand each level as I go. Not I don't want to know each level. I want to learn. I want to understand each level. I can know a lot of shit, but do I got to understand it? No. Or I can understand a lot of shit, but do I know? I need to know. I'm in the knowing, because if I know, then I can understand that shit and I can apply it. So that's why we get in the Telegram. That's why we be in that board, because I need to know. I need to know. I don't know about the next motherfucker, but I need to know, because I got shit to do. And if I could keep the fiat and take care of other things that I want to do with it, and not have to take care of light bills, energy bills, gas bills, internet bills, and shit like that. And I feel like that's a Super Bowl for a household that was struggling to keep the lights on. You see, you take that little couple dollars and pay your fees and get the information to where you don't have to send these motherfuckers no more money ever a day of your life. And wherever you move to, it follows. You can't even put a price on that shit. So you paying your fees, you donating your fees, and this and that and the third. That's nothing. Yeah. Misery loves company, but I'm not falling for it. He said, well, ask for real time receipts. Oh yeah, I already told him we got real time receipts. We don't that's why I told him I don't even talk about nothing unless it didn't happen. And I got proof that it happened. And I could show that it happened. I don't speak on nothing that I'm hoping or I'm guessing or we trying, because since King V been here, we ain't tried shit. We've been doing shit. We've been doing shit. Straight up. We've been doing shit. And if you hear something that's not good, it's because they not invited. So they don't know what's going on, and they could probably say like we gatekeeping. I gatekeep for those that want this information to want to do bad things with it, like get over other people. Yeah, I gatekeep for them motherfuckers. Yeah, I do, but I make sure the people get it, and we know who they are because when they come in the back and shit, they pay their little telegram shit. They be trying to demand certain shit, and they thinking that they got privileges and all that shit. We get it right up out of there because we don't got time for that type of distraction and shit in our shit because this here is structured like water. It flows just like water. And if you don't want your flow and your blessings turned on to flow like water, it ain't for you. It's not. Because you can't disrupt the current because the frequency is too strong. So none of that shit gonna work. And that's why I'm live. Give people opportunity to come in the live. See how I do that? You know, see how nobody on here talking about they got scammed or played out of any fucking thing. I got people telling me that I have a nice haircut and they like my shoes and you a King V. I don't know where y'all came from, but y'all ain't going nowhere. Y'all my brothers for life. Y'all can't get rid of us. That's all we hear. That's all we hear. We love y'all. That's all we hear. And I accept it. And I give all praises to the Most High. Yes, Lord. You know, this is the opportunity. See, this is why I go live. So I can show y'all. I give the people the opportunity to come with the bullshit. If some bullshit. You see? Because everybody got freedom of speech so they can speak their mind if something is happening to them that they don't feel comfortable, that they want the people to know. That, they did this to me, or they did that to me. Like I had some people, I'm gonna say this shit now because they don't call me no more. I had made a comment on the line. I knew exactly who it was though. And I told KV I know who it was. I had made a comment on the line about the status correction. I had got a few people out of jail or whatever the case may be. Then I started getting a call, a private call, private number, telling me that my status question didn't work. This how you know people goofy. You can hear a man in the background telling a woman to say the status correction didn't work. But the motherfucker they so jittery and timid to where she couldn't even say status correction. She kept saying the status question didn't work. And I'm just sitting there laughing like this. You see, every time you doing something right, you're going to get some shit like this. And I appreciated that because that let me know that I was doing something right because the man didn't even have the balls to get on the phone and say, yeah, nigga, this motherfucker status correction did work for me. Woo-wop-de wham. He got a woman that really don't want to do it. You could tell because of how she kept saying status question. She didn't want to say that shit because she already know. Yes, Lord, Tim mate. Yes, Lord. Not the status question. Oh, mamas. Yeah, she really didn't even want to do the shit. You could hear it in her voice. And that's why I ain't even come out here when they was doing it. I ain't even say nothing. I just called a few people and asked them about the status question. And when they started talking about, the status question, I already knew who it was. You see what I'm saying? Because I ain't never gave anybody a status question. You see how the Most High works? It's just common sense. You don't have to get mad. You don't have to get angry. You just make a few calls from whoever you might think it might be. And you just act goofy like them, and then it's going to tell you. And just like she's saying, I had them on speaker, and I was in the back office with like 6 people, and they heard this motherfucker say, the status question. I was like, so you put the status question on the record? They said, yeah, I put the status question on the record first. Oh, okay. Okay. You put a motherfucking status question on the record. Okay. God damn it. No wonder they don't want to put the status correction on the record because they got all the status questions on the record already. The fuck out of here, man. And that's what I'm saying. I didn't want to bring that negativity shit to y'all, but it's funny now because was shown how I have grown. Because I would have fed into that shit. You see what I'm saying? I would have fed back in the day. Back in the day, I would have fed into it. You see what I'm saying? But I didn't. And I saw the growth in myself. Because I told King, like, bro, I would have been all on YouTube on a ad. You know what I'm saying? I said, but it ain't even worth my energy and my time to even be, you know what I'm saying, on that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You're like, you goddamn right. Motherfucker, you goddamn right. And I'm like, damn. I had to thank the Most High for letting me see that, in myself. So I know I have grown in this shit. I'm becoming a better person. I'm not perfect, but I see myself becoming a better man in this shit. It's showing me how to be a better businessman. It's showing me how to operate this system the way it's supposed to be operated. Even if I'm not moving like people feel like I should move, but don't nobody know how I should move with me. You see what I'm saying? So yeah. And I'm loving this shit because I'm becoming a better person. Instead of just doing things, I learned to start using my fucking brain. That's what it's there for. If I just stop a minute and think, I'll have a better outcome. My situation to be better. You see what I'm saying? Instead of just finna go out here and go get it up. How you finna go get it up? You got a blueprint, nigga? You just finna go get it up, huh? You can go waste all your gas, finna go get it up and come back with gas money. That's not getting it up. That's backwards. When you can just take time and sit the fuck down and read. Come with some people that's like-minded. Get curious about some shit. Because once you get curious, then now you're going to start dibbling and dabbling. And just like your favorite restaurant. It wasn't your favorite restaurant until you dibbled and dab. Straight up. Hello? Yes. I'm okay. I'm live on YouTube right now. This is not a good time, Rose. You call me. Can you call me back in about maybe 30 minutes? Is this about a vacation? All the veterans on the phone. Well, my foundation covers that already. JMD Foundation, we support the homeless and we support the veterans. Yes, that's what I'm telling you. I already support the veterans, so I'm not going to donate. Yeah, yeah, it's my organization. Yeah, yes, it's my organization. That's what I'm telling you. Absolutely. Yeah. Y'all donate to mine. You just started and I've been around and y'all ain't heard about me. Then why should I donate to your organization? You see what I'm saying? Because they ain't did their homework in my area. Because in my area, everybody, you can find me. And that's how I be like, that's some scamming and shit. Like you saying you just started this, but it's for veterans, right? You ain't just started that shit. That's some shit y'all want people to just send bread to. If y'all do what y'all want to do and issue out. We don't do that over here. We under the 508 C1A. We ain't under the 501 or 503. We don't get incentives and initiatives from the state and the government. Not at all. So yeah. And then I just told her I was lying. They so very disrespectful. So yeah. But yeah. So yeah, that was the biggest. That was so funny. The status question. So yeah, that was funny as fuck to me. But it was like I said once again. It let me know that we doing what we supposed to do. Because we got. I can't even say a female. We got this guy that's afraid to speak his mind about whatever the situation may be, because sometimes people get things and their situation be out of that range. I ain't got some serious shit going on. One guy called me, this situation is over. People just call out the blue because they didn't get in trouble and shit after the fact that they purchased a status correction or they donated for ID or whatever the case may be. I sit here on the back and, oh man, I got in trouble with the police, man. I got caught with a gun. You got caught with a gun? Yeah, I'm a felon. I'm like, you a felon? Oh, okay. You got caught with a gun. You a felon. Why you calling me? Oh, I had got my ID from the click. Click. Because you getting an ID from me ain't got shit to do with you getting caught with no motherfucking gun. And if you a felon, you sure ain't got no status correction for me and you claiming to be a felon. You see what I'm saying? That means somebody got something that they didn't read, they don't understand, and they think just because they got it, they above the law. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. And a lot of people found out it didn't work like that. Yeah, what's your ass? You don't do. I ride around, smoke weed every day, all day, and everybody know that shit, even the fucking police. Because in the summertime, my windows down. In the wintertime, they up. Smoking. I don't be out here driving crazy, running lights, putting people's life in danger, baselining. I'm not in a rush to go nowhere. Nowhere. I'm not in a rush to go nowhere. So I don't have infractions with law enforcement. For the most part, they come up to me and be like, what's up, big dog? How you doing? Nice truck. And they keep it fucking moving. And if somebody got an issue, I'm quick to, I keep it on me like a gun. I keep it on me like a gun. Yeah, that diplomat passport. Yeah, I keep it on me. In my pocket. In my pocket. Keep it right in my pocket. Because I ain't got to sit here and argue with you. Everything that you need to know and whoever you need to talk to is right on that ID. Go talk to them. I ain't got nothing to say to you, motherfucker. Nothing. Somebody asked me, was this like those other guys that be pulling out books and pamphlets and paperwork and got to explain this and explain that? I said, brother, have you ever seen me with a video with the police pulled me over and I'm going back and forth with them about anything, my brother? You say you watch my YouTube page. You say you watch my lives. Have you ever saw me do a video with these motherfuckers hounding me about some identification? For the most part, they can't stop my vehicle. If you got your shit right, they can't even stop your vehicle. And that's what I'm saying. It's a lot of different stuff around here people call themselves is and that, but that's on them. And I'm not knocking nobody for whatever they do or believe. That's them. But no, I don't have to throw out a declaration. I don't have to pull a flag out my pocket and wave that motherfucker. None of that shit. No, I do not. No. Because all they got to do is run me. Run them plates. The plates come back to that trust. And they go about their fucking business. That's it. Come back to that trust. It's trust property. They can't touch that. That's trust property. They can't fucking touch that. And they know that. Y'all need to understand that shit. Y'all need to get in these workshops Y'all need to get in the telegrams, man. Straight up. So y'all can start getting y'all shit together. That's what I do. I get motherfuckers together the right way. The right way. Motherfuckers like, man, what you do? Get motherfuckers together. I'm sell drugs. I used to poison the community back in the day. I ain't no saint. I used to get down. Mamas. In the end, I had to feed my family. And that's the only excuse I had. I had to feed my family. That was the only excuse I had. Well, I'm not no fucking saint. Not at all. I did what I had to do until I could do better. And when I'm able to do better, I leave that shit alone. And I start doing better. I started doing better for myself, better for my family, start helping people, that probably couldn't help themselves. I do a lot of shit, and that's why a lot of shit come back to me. Because I just do shit. I just help motherfuckers. I might not even know you, but if I see you in need, I'm gonna help you. I might not even have much, but I'm gonna give you 75. If I got $100, I'm gonna give you, and you really need some shit, I'm gonna give you 75 just to see how you operate. I'm gonna give you 75% of what I got to help you. And I'm gonna keep 25 for me because I gotta get 100 right back. Because I know I'm gonna take that 25 and I'm gonna get it back. You see what I'm saying? Well, I'll give you 75 out of my 100, and I'm gonna take this 25. And when you come back, because I know you're gonna come back with an excuse, I'm gonna show you that I took that 25 and I may have made 200 with that 25. You see what I'm saying? Because hot dogs like $1.89 a pack. It's like 8 hot dogs in a pack. Then a box of burgers only costs like $10. And then there's 20 burgers in the pack. So I'm gonna like the grill. I'm gonna sell burgers and hot dogs all day for $5 a pop. I'll make that shit right back. While you stand on doing whatever you're doing to get yours, I'm getting mine right back like this. Because I ain't waiting on another motherfucker that's out here doing dumb shit. That's taking the chance of not being able to come back to you with something. And then I'm not gonna say it's dumb because, like I said, I once had to do what I had to do until I was able to do better. But it was still dumb shit that I was doing. Selling drugs is dumb shit because you can be taken away from your family. You can go. The first stop is jail. The second stop is penitentiary. The third stop might be death. It all depends on how deep you in this game and how you playing it. You see what I'm saying? So when you're able to do better, you got to leave that shit alone because that was just something there to help you get over the hump. So you can do better. It wasn't to make a career out of that shit and to be getting caught up and working for the police and setting up your brothers and sisters because when you set one of them up, you hurting yourself as well. You taking somebody's mom or dad from them. Straight up. That's dumb as fuck. And then they double right back after they get you, after they get all them, and then they lock you up. They lock you up too. Because you knew about it, so you conspire with them bitches. So you just help them take down your whole team and you. And then you sitting there looking stupid. Now you gotta wear this snitch shit across your forehead for the rest of your fucking life. Because you got played by the system. Y'all better wake the fuck up. This shit deeper than that. You see what dude doing for the sentences? Eye for an eye. Eye for an eye. If you look at, go read. Y'all read the executive orders. Y'all read the big beautiful bill. Have y'all read any of those executive orders that was passed? Well, y'all just said he passed another one. Oh, he just signing shit. Did y'all go read the shit that he was signing to see like if some of it really benefited you? Or did y'all just say, oh, this motherfucker on some racist shit and this, that, and the third, and I don't like this motherfucker and that, and did anybody take chance to read? Because some of them executive orders is like over 1,000 pages long, 500 pages long. Straight up. Do y'all take time to read that shit? Y'all need to go read them. Straight up, go read them. Y'all start seeing shit for what it is. Straight up. Y'all start understanding the commerce. But that's all that's going on, commerce. That's all that's happening. Whatever going on in the world is commerce. You don't sit. Do you pay a motherfucker to sit around the warehouse all day to do nothing? No. Well, just look at your military. If they not fighting and dropping bombs and shit, then technically they getting paid to sit around and do shit. So eventually they gonna have to go do some work. You see what I'm saying? You gotta look at it like that, because if you understand that the United States is a corporation and not a country, then you will see it like business. See, you can Google the United States Corporation EIN, and then you can Google the United States, and then the District of Columbia is gonna pop up. So you gotta understand why only the District of Columbia popped up at this whole United States. And that's where you start at right there. Oh, how the United States got an EIN? If we a country, why a country got a fucking EIN? Ain't that for businesses, corporations, LLCs, trusts? Come on now. Understand what's going on. Don't Walmart got a president? Don't Walmart got a vice president? Don't Walmart got board members? Don't the United States got the same shit? Don't they got secretaries? That's what I'm saying. Same shit. But if you don't know this, you'll be like, oh, this motherfucker is blowing smoke. Well, Google this shit. Google the United States Corporation and get the EIN. And then go raise your questions now. And then I go ask them, how the fuck the United States got the EIN? If you want to go deeper, then you can just Google this some shit I could say. Just Google the motherfucking lien the United States put on all its citizens. And watch that filing pop up on Google. All arms, leg, hands, feet, toes. Yeah. Go look up that doc. Y'all don't even know that shit exists because y'all don't take time to read. Motherfuckers don't know how to read. They're embarrassed because they dropped out of school to sell drugs and to smoke weed. So they see me smoking weed, they think I dropped out of school, and I'm like them because they judging the book by its cover. They don't know what lies between the ears. You see what I'm saying? They don't know what lies between the ears. All they can see is somebody that's similar to them. And they think that I live the same life they live because I like nice shit. See what I'm saying? I didn't live the life you live. I just know that my bloodline was royalty because it's hard for me to settle for less. So I know I can't settle for less. Meaning I have to go out and make it happen for me and mine. Because I can't settle for less. And it got to be in my bloodline because it ain't nothing I just woke up and said, oh, I'm not settling for less no more. And I can't settle for less. Nah, this shit just been in me. I'm used to having shit. My bloodline used to having shit. My DNA used to having shit. That's why when I go through shit, I don't feel right. And when I have things and and I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, I'm good. But when I don't have shit, oh no, I don't feel good at all. Meaning that I'm not doing something right. You feel me? And I got to get on my shit because I got a daughter. Straight up. My dog, you know them feet, them girls. I got boys too, but the girls is y'all know them girls. If you got a daughter, the boys could be boys. The boys gonna be boys. You was once a boy, grew up, become a man. Girls, if you a father, and you got a daughter, oh yeah, it's different. It's different. You don't. It change your perspective of women. Period. Totally. And that's how you know if you with a woman or if you with a girl. Straight up. And everybody be talking about they got a woman, but a lot of them just be girls and they just look good. I always tell motherfuckers, they be like, I'm grown, I'm ooh. And I say, no, you legal. The grown motherfucker gonna be on his business. You know what I'm saying? An adult gonna do what need to be done. They take care of the house. They ain't gonna be sitting up complaining about shit. They gonna go out and make it happen. A motherfucker that's legal, they still stand with their mamas, their daddies, don't want to work, want to complain about everything, want to eat up everything in the house, don't want to put shit in the house, and then everybody owe them or everybody not did something to them. Yeah. An adult take responsibility. They go out, evaluate that shit, and get it done. Straight up, get it done. You got time for that shit? Because if you got children and you got a roof, yeah, two things. One thing for sure, two things for certain. Rent, light and gas, and internet is due once a month. So why not come to MWEDU and learn how to take care of that without spending your fiat? And keep that fiat. Then you can take them kids out and do some shit with them. Instead of them running the fucking streets, terrorizing neighborhoods and shit. Now you have some time to spend with them because you understand that you don't have to use your money to take care of the bills and things like that. Straight up. Well, I gotta run to this stove and grab some stuff. Because we're finna open up in a little while. I've been on here almost an hour and a half. Thank the Most High. It's ain't been a while since I've been live. I'm gonna start going live more often. But yeah, y'all think about it. Think about it. If I could take care of my monthly without having to spend money. Now I got some extra change to actually do something with, to invest in something. You might want to invest in something, but can't. Well, here you're going to learn how to invest in physical assets, digital assets, you name it. But it's all up to you and what you want to do, because it's always been up to you. Nobody just really gave you the opportunity that we give people. What you want to do? Not too many people walk up to you and say, hey, what you want to do? What you want to get done? How you want this to go? Let's get it done. There ain't too many people that walk up to you and do that. But that's what MWEDU is for. On mamas. Come through. Email me, mbteammidwest@gmail.com, mbteammidwest@gmail.com. Don't forget to get y'all donations in Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I think that's the 19th, 20th, and the 21st for this second session of the banking class. Get your donations in. Get your time to see. Y'all know y'all can use the Zelle KV, or the Zelle me. My Zelle is 414-676-0491. Y'all already know what to do. Peace and love to the wealthiest, Somebody text me wealthy rising, I text them back golden rising, my brother. Oh, mamas. And with that being said, we're gonna get up out of here with a little
To financial freedom and correcting your status in the system.
peace and love.
Midwest EDU focuses on educating individuals about practical steps like managing debt, building savings, and investing strategically. Key principles include financial tools like trust, bonds, and legal instruments to protect and grow assets, correcting your status in the system. This involves reclaiming your legal and financial identity within governmental and financial systems. Understanding your legal status, correct legal documents like birth certificates and social security records to align with your preferred status. Steps code begin. Educate yourself. Attend workshops, read relevant materials, and network with like-minded individuals. Assess your current standing, understand your debt, credit status, and legal documentation. Take action, start correcting your status through affidavits, trust formations, or A9 applications while building a financial foundation. Plan for long-term freedom. Focus on investments, business, ventures, and creating generational wealth. Midwest EDU's approach empowers individuals to break free from financial and legal constraints, ensuring they live a life aligned with their goals and values. Financial tools like trust, bonds, and legal instruments to protect and grow assets, correcting your status in the system. This involves reclaiming your legal and financial identity within governmental and financial systems. Understanding your legal status, correcting legal documents like birth certificates and social security records to align with your preferred status. Steps to begin. Educate yourself. Attend workshops, read relevant materials, and network with like-minded individuals. Assess your current standing, understand your debt, credit status, and legal documentation. Take action, start correcting your status through affidavits, trust formations, or A9 applications while building a financial foundation. Plan for long-term freedom. Focus on investments, business, ventures, and creating generational wealth. Midwest EDU's approach empowers individuals to break free from financial and legal constraints, ensuring they live a life aligned with their goals and values. To break free from financial and legal constraints, ensuring they live a life aligned with their goals and values. To break free to financial, correcting your status in the system.